Break the knob, Bill. Welcome. NOPETTIKICK podcast. Switching kicks. Vinny Gold. We're going to get straight to it right off the rip. Tiny Desk is very underrated. I caught clips of it, but Vinny Gold, he's ecstatic about it. Juvenile had the weekend on fire.
Absolutely.
If y'all don't know, I guess Tiny Desk is on, what is on?
It's on NPR. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
They said Juvenile had that thing rocking, so much soul in it.
Absolutely.
I'd be lying to you if I said I actually tuned in, but I watched the clips. But I can imagine Juvenile put on a hell of a performance.
So here go the crazy thing is, you can tell Juvenile's trying to give the full performance. He wasn't trying to cut out no words. He wasn't trying to give the edited version. Manny Fresh was trying to hold back. Juvie letting it ride. But no, it was a moment we needed, man. Completely underrated as far as catalog is concerned. Like Juvie got a strong 10.
Yeah.
Like Juvie has a 5 that is hard for to go track for track with.
Mm.
Which kind of leads into we're gonna have to have a broader conversation about Cash Money and their influence, man. That Cash Money run is crazy.
Well, speaking of that though,
crazy.
Birdman has a new documentary coming out.
Absolutely, I'm excited for it because he gonna talk his talk.
He talking that talk on the intro, and Birdman what he say? What Birdman said on that thing?
He said, "They bigger than me."
He say nothing bigger than me. I've been doing this. What do you mean re-innovate? I am this. And he ain't really lying though.
Nah.
I ain't seen nothing like Birdman yet.
Nah.
Nothing like Birdman.
Ain't made no money off no alcohol. Ain't made no money off of partnerships and champagnes and clothing line. All his money straight from making records. It's gonna be interesting. But no, Tiny Desk was a moment this week.
Yeah, it was a moment. Everybody tune in and check out Tiny Desk. Hey man, y'all
We'll start giving y'all cultural assignments.
Give us some ads or something, man. Tiny Desk, y'all come show us some love, man. We shooting y'all out, man.
So the Tiny Desk kind of remind me of, there used to be this show they used to do, I know it was on YouTube as well, where they would take producers and they would have to go pick like a album.
Okay.
And then just put something together with those 2 or 3 albums. Basically like just merging them together to make an album. And it was like real kind of earthy and dope, just
live concepts in general.
Concept, yeah.
I think live concepts in general don't get enough credit for how creative they can be if you give artists, producers the right platform to really go in and just get creative with live band instrumentation. Yeah. I know I'm a big fan of live band instrumentation, especially with rap. It just takes it to a whole different level. So I love it. I want to see more rap on Tiny Desk.
Well, I thought more was coming after 2020 because we were all locked in. Yeah. I thought more was coming.
Well, the pandemic made everybody have to sit still. Yeah. Everybody back outside now. So it's hard. It's hard to keep people's attention. Yeah. Which is why I think they're doing it, sprinkling it in far and fewer between. They're trying to have more quality. You see Versus is practically dead because the concept doesn't work if you can't get people to sit still.
Right.
Shout out to Timbo and Swiss for getting your money.
Tim and Swiss, y'all quit telling us y'all coming back. Y'all been telling us the last 2 years, bro. I think y'all really dead, bro. Y'all just making up stuff at this point because at this point, everybody keep talking about the bag gotta be right. Because they back live touring and getting the bag.
They getting a different kind of bag.
So I really feel like the bag really do gotta be right. I don't know if they got the capital to really pay what these people want.
It was cool to have some inside money. Oh, you gonna pay me X and X to sit at the crib and shoot the breeze for a couple hours? Yeah, I'll do that. Right. But now, Chris Brown, Usher, man, do you realize what you gotta pay? Chris Brown. No. Do you realize what you gotta pay Usher at this point? Usher's hot right now.
You see we went to the Resident?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
You gotta give Usher a real bag to come and do this now.
Right. Do you know the bag Usher getting right now in Vegas for that Resident? Yeah. This is his second year.
Yeah.
He get a big bag. I don't think Versus got it.
No, I think so.
They got some real capital behind them for that to happen.
It's dead. Yeah.
Speaking of live concerts, BET Awards was this past weekend. Did y'all tune in?
No.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a hot take. Let me find my new hot take button. Hot take. BET Awards is garbage. Hot trash. I am not a fan. I would never tune in. All I would do ever is go back and watch the clips. It's just ghetto, bro.
Man.
I think they keep saying that's why Beyonce and Jay-Z never go. I see why they don't go. I wouldn't go neither.
Yeah.
I think the BET Awards, I don't know what they're trying to present. Like, the BET Hip Hop Awards knows exactly who they are. They know exactly what they're trying to present. They know how they're trying to portray the artist, everything. BET Awards, it's like sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Are we sophisticated or are we just trying to have a party? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a different kind of thing, and I don't know if, like, from an award concept, are people really taking it serious?
Right.
The celebrities, the artists.
Right.
Well, they clearly not taking it serious. The way people showed up.
Oh my God, our outfit's garbage.
Yeah, man, it's like when you do the Grammys or the Oscars, it's like you go to Valentino.
Right.
They got a different side of the room when you go to for the BET Award outfit.
Right.
Them high end fashion BET Award outfits ain't the same.
No, they ain't the same, man.
Oh. Nah.
Look like a whole bunch of beauty supply outfits. Some of them. It was looking real terrible out there.
So what you're saying is, Fashion Nova and Sheen got to basically step they elevated games.
Because that's basically what all of them were.
That's what it looked like.
That's strictly Sheen and Fashion Nova. But shouts out to the Fashion Nova machine because they getting the bag.
Yeah.
Whoever owned a Sheen, boy, that dude there is, I'm talking about just looking at deposits. That's all he doing.
Going crazy.
I know Busta Rhymes jacket definitely look like a Sheen jacket.
Man,
Busta Rhymes jacket definitely.
Fat Joe had on a jumper suit.
Man, listen.
Come on, bro. What you doing, man?
Boosie was up there with some shorts on, man.
That's what Fat Joe had on.
Boosie had some damn shorts on, man. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Like, we just pulling up to the award show in some shorts.
We're going to give Boosie a pass. He was just happy to get out of jail.
But he just happy just to be somewhere where he ain't chilling, waiting on somebody to come bring the plate around.
DJ Envy had that glittery suit on.
Oh, that was terrible.
Envy always been whack. Envy always
been whack, man.
Always been whack from a dressing standpoint. Nah.
Yeah, man, he ain't got it, man.
Hopefully, this is what we gotta think. Hopefully now that Tyler Perry supposedly has went out and bought BET VH1, I'm gonna see if next year, if anything changes with how this award show is really presented and how if it's taken seriously or not.
Right.
Because now we got some ownership in it. Now
Yeah.
we should have some real direction in how this gets executed, but maybe not. So.
Right.
Well, it got even more ghetto because I don't know why JT putting her hand on my boy Uzi.
You know why? That girl Ice Spice got these girls in their feelings.
Hot take. Why are y'all women so hateful towards Ice Spice? Is it because she light skinned? What is it? Why is all this hate for Ice Spice coming from? Because she light skinned with a natural body? Because she light skinned and rapping and got successful so fast? Or is because the one hit wonder claim that y'all put on this woman didn't work? She used her light skin skills and went over there with Taylor Swift. She keep going to the pop era running up a bag. And I don't blame her because all the black women be hating on her. JT, you was dead wrong.
JT know what Uzi like. And that's one of the ones he like. She felt some kind of way about that. She didn't notice that he didn't like all them pictures. She probably went through the phone and seen no DM, the hard eyes, the flame emoji.
But you know he had an Ice Spice line in one of his verses.
Yeah. She know what he like now. She know what he like.
Hey man, there's too much hate on Ice Spice. But back to it though, if it was the opposite way around, if Uzi was to take his phone and threw it at her head and was making it seem like that, they'd be saying that he needs to be locked up. Domestic violence and that he a woman beater. Why do we normalize and laugh when a woman beating up on a man?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. It'll be YK Osiris at that point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
Solange in the
elevator is funny, right? It's funny. It's
no,
cool.
she taking up for her sister.
Yeah.
She taking up for her sister, but her sister wasn't getting beat up.
You know,
we gotta somehow get that switched around, man. We gotta normalizing women beating on men, bro. It ain't cool.
No,
but
definitely not.
Sticking on Uzi, new album. Any hot take on the Uzi album?
Says the man who started listening to it on the way over here 10 minutes prior to recording. So we're gonna let him give his first initial 7-minute thoughts.
So I said, I'm riding. I'm like, man, what came out new this week? I know they probably listened to it. I was like, oh, it's Uzi. Let me check it out. It was okay. That's all I say. It was just okay.
Man, we're gonna give you real homework for the week. Like, we gonna make sure you have a real opinion next week on something.
It was just okay, man. I wouldn't listen to it again, but it was just okay to me.
You want to go first?
I'll let you. You know what? This is what I say. I was surprised because you called me about this. You was like, man, have you listened to it yet? And I was like, nah. You was like, I don't know if it's gonna last or if it's gonna stick. I like it, meaning you. You were like, I could like it, but it sounded like his early stuff. Mm-hmm. So when I went into it, I was thinking like, I'm finna skip. I probably skipped like maybe 5 tracks. Mm-hmm. I actually like food with
it.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
So
not the rock songs, and you know which ones I don't like. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So going into listening to Vert, you can't go in thinking you're getting a rap album because you're not gonna get a rap album.
Right.
Uzi Vert whole character is Japanese, foreign, emo, rock star lifestyle, right? So if you're not into the versatile of an artist, being an artist, entertainer, then you're not gonna like Uzi Vert work.
Correct.
Because you can tell all the what's the word I'm looking for when it's talking about different sounds and the sonic of his album is very different. You get many different emotions when you're listening to it, right?
Absolutely.
He go sad, he go I'ma flex, he go rockstar.
Yeah.
Then he go really dark.
Yeah.
It's just a whole, but that's the crowd at his concerts, right?
Correct.
It ain't many the people that look like us gonna be at a Uzi Vert concert.
Correct. It's not really for us per se.
It's not really for hip hop.
For hip hop, that's true. It's not really for. I ain't gonna say it's not gonna be a lot of us at a Uzi concert because I do think, yes, it's gonna be predominantly white.
Yeah,
but it's still gonna be a lot of us.
It's gonna be a lot, right? But it's gonna be a lot of us that understand the lane that he's in.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. Uzi can really rap.
Right.
He's a Philly rapper.
Absolutely.
But the problem is, it ain't a problem. The issue is to other people is the way he make his money is to those younger generation that loves that pop rock.
He's staying in the lane of what got him successful.
Correct.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
We just have to, the older heads, we just have to be open-minded to just saying, like, it's a form of art. It's still a form of hip-hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even back from when Run DMC was doing Rock the Bells, like, there have been rock sounds inside of hip-hop in and out. It doesn't last. Right? No one has truly built their sound off of it. But nothing wrong with it, man. Shout out to the kids.
So that was my thought, listening to it. My thought was, I could see why people would like this.
Right.
Yeah. It wasn't for me, but I could see why people would like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Some stuff I just look at is like, is this gonna be in my rotation as I'm driving, or is this on my gym playlist? He on my gym playlist.
He's on your gym playlist. Because one thing about it, you're going to get energy from it.
Yeah.
Right?
Gym playlist, that's it.
A lot of up-tempo, a lot of the beach slamming.
At the end of the day, he did numbers. He going to do, what, 205 to 250 is the projection?
They've been waiting on that pink tape.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Uzi Vert, man. And he talking a lot about that. Like people call me weird, people call me gay. I
love the Charleston White joint.
Oh, the Charleston White. Okay. He thought something on the way on the album. On the way on
Charleston White. I thought that was funny.
Shout out to Uzi for taking something that was meant to be. And Charleston was never trying to be really malicious.
Right.
He trying to obviously be sensational.
Right.
Man, he took that clip and ran with it. And man, shout out to Uzi for making fun of himself.
Shout out to Charleston for signing off on it and getting that.
He had to sign off.
Do you not think this dude from Fort Worth was gonna sign off on that clearance check?
Absolutely.
Man, send me that check, man.
Absolutely.
I get paid twice from it. I got paid once from Sean.
Right.
And now I'm finna get paid from Uzi?
Exactly. Appreciate
Yeah, man. I love Charleston White, bro.
If I ever meet him, boy, we gonna have a real conversation, man.
Man, Charleston White, we'd love to have you on the podcast. I'm gonna clip this and tag you in it, man.
We can't afford Charleston White. Charleston gets some real money right
hey, man, we need you on the GP, man.
If you see Charleston over here, somebody came into some money. You better believe that one now. Charleston charging now. Charleston ain't doing nothing for free.
Oh, yeah.
Charleston ain't pull up to the strip club no more for free.
He was going, Charleston White on his IG story right now, he going crazy in the strip club in Tampa. I said, look at old Charleston. Old Charleston having a good old time in there, man. He don't even look like he fit in there.
Man, living life, man.
He having a blast. Speaking of money, man, let's get to talking about ESPN.
Somebody ain't got a checkbook.
Oh, my God. ESPN had a bunch of layoffs this weekend. It's crazy. I'm talking about some great people that was cut.
Content people.
That was very entertaining.
Yeah.
But we already know why they cutting money. They not doing so well. Disney is not doing as well as they've been doing.
The cable bundle has killed the concept of what ESPN was.
Absolutely.
Disney used to slide that ESPN package into that cable bundle and make that $20 per person. You didn't know you was giving ESPN $20 per DirecTV, AT&T, and all that, man. But they lost a lot of good people that been around for a while. Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose,
even
Susie Colbert off of from a football perspective. Matt Hasselbeck, David Pollack from college football.
Oh yeah, well no, the other guy from college football,
Todd McShay.
I was shocked to see
when they got rid of Todd. I was like, oh, y'all definitely rolling with Mel all the way out the door. Mel gonna have to fall out and fall over because ain't no way we getting rid of Mel Kiper.
Hey man, I'm so mad. Hey Jeff, boy, I'm gonna miss you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, you called it every game like it was. You called out referees. You just stood on business. Mark Jackson would be like, man, I can't believe you said that. Man, Jeff stood on business, bro.
Jeff would just call Mark out on just like, nah. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you, Jeff. Man, ESPN doing bad.
I'm gonna tell you why ESPN doing terrible. I got a 12-year-old, right?
Okay.
This man got a TV in his room.
Mm-hmm.
That TV ain't been on this year at all. That's why they're losing money.
Yeah.
Young people don't watch TV. Period.
No. They need to
our demographic was supporting ESPN.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like if you less than 32, 30, man, you ain't locked in on understanding the ESPN concept and why that means so much.
Right.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
We grew up on sports.
Well, I don't think Disney is creating enough new content neither for people, right?
It's too much content.
You think it's too much?
Too much content, too many platforms. I got to go between Disney to watch The Mandalorian. I got to go to Netflix to watch this. I got to go to HBO Max or Max to watch this. Hulu to watch this.
Yeah.
It's too much, man. Like, it's overloaded to where people, man, I'd rather just be on my phone looking at TikTok or something. That's how people think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
So, everybody expect Disney World prices to keep going up because that's only how they're going to really get their money back, right?
That's it.
Because they losing subscriptions on the streaming services like crazy.
That's it.
Right. They ain't doing no numbers, man.
Well, then people don't have time for live either. Like nobody really watches stuff live no more.
Nah.
You know.
Not the must tune in on a Thursday night for comedy on NBC or Wednesday or Wednesday night at one point for the Shonda Rhimes run on ABC.
Right.
She had it locked down.
Right.
Sunday night for must watch TV for the drama series on HBO. It just doesn't happen anymore.
You right.
No, it ain't happening, man. I promise. I got YouTube TV, and that's just what I rock with.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really all you need.
Yeah.
And maybe on Netflix. Okay, I'm keeping Netflix.
Yeah, but what we're saying is though, like people's attention span, like we're locked in on sports. So like right now it's dead. Like I might watch more TV now because ain't no sports on.
Right.
But come September, man, from Thursday to Monday, man, I'm locked in on football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
You know, or when basketball comes in, now you might be locked in all week with having NFL, college football, NBA. So nah.
Yeah. So we're gonna
and the women on TikTok, and all the women just scrolling on TikTok. That's all.
They all on TikTok. We're gonna miss all those awesome people that been entertaining us for years on ESPN.
Hey man, the guy who losing the most though.
Who?
Before we leave, man, Jalen Rose's barber just like, man, Jalen ain't finna come holler at me. That dude, Jalen Rose's barber, I guarantee you ran up a bag ever since Jalen Rose been on TV.
Oh yeah,
cause he had a chop.
Man,
he was crispy.
Man, I don't know if that's some Beijing in Jalen hair. I don't know what. Jalen lying cold.
Always been cold.
Jalen went and got one of them turkey implants or something. Man, he went to Turkey and got that little da.
Before we go, hot take. Since ESPN let go all this money, do they got enough money to go hire Shannon Sharp to be with Stephen A?
Well, Shannon gonna demand a bag. I know that.
He gonna demand a bag. They just cleared a lot of cap space.
They trying to get a big name.
Hey, listen, they might need a bag now because Shay ain't playing now.
No, Shay ain't playing.
Shay ain't playing now.
Unc gonna need his money.
Unc got a hell of a wardrobe budget that's needed now.
Hey, he know they just cut a lot of people, so it's a lot of money there.
A lot of money open.
I think it would be very entertaining to have Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith together.
So think about what we were just talking about. Would you be there in a moment, right? When it's live, 9 a.m., Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Who ain't tuning in to that? If you a sports guy, 9 a.m., if you got the ability to, oh yeah, you tuning in to that.
I'm tuning in.
To watch them two go head to head.
But is Stephen A. really a bad guy like Skip is portrayed on TV?
Because somebody has to be the bad guy.
Somebody got to be the bad guy. Yeah. So I don't know if that really works because Stephen A. ain't really the bad guy. He just know he is the guy at ESPN. It's a big difference.
Right.
Skip embraces being the bad guy.
Yeah.
He embraces being the foil.
Right.
Shoot, Stephen A. just know I'm the man at ESPN.
Yeah.
I'm on ESPN from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Whether it's the podcast he got, the radio show he got, like Stephen A. is active.
Hey, basketball season, he there until 12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah, Stephen A. active. So being the guy versus being the bad guy, I think is two different things. So I don't necessarily think that that's the way it's going to really go like people think. I think JJ Redick going to end up getting that spot. I really do.
He's not already in the spot?
I think that's going to be a permanent. I think it's going to be a permanent play. I think they're going to go back to a 3-man rotation.
I don't think that's the move though.
I think Shannon Sharp might get hired at ESPN for the football segment.
I just think he got to have his own thing, like it was going to, like how Pat McAfee has. He's going to be sprinkled in around the shows to give opinions, but you're going to give him his own. I don't think he's coming to share anything with Stephen A. I think they're going to come in knowing that they're going to put him on something completely individual.
Club Shay Shay on ESPN.
No, Club Shay Shay is his.
Yeah.
It'll never go to ESPN.
So it's on YouTube. Right.
That's going to stay on YouTube, stay his own podcast.
Yeah.
Just like the Pat McAfee thing. It's still Pat McAfee's.
Right.
He's just licensing himself to ESPN.
ESPN didn't cut Pat McAfee though.
No, they just gave him a bag. $90 million.
See, I just think outside of like actual live football or something like that, ESPN need that morning moment where everybody is tuned in.
Yeah.
And I think if you take those two personalities, everybody will be tuned in for that hour and a half. So I think it would work. Even though they don't, neither one of them really, you know, they kind of like some of the same stuff. I think on the topics that they don't agree on,
I think they're too much of the same. I think they are too much of the same. So I don't think that it's gonna be a situation where we got an adversarial environment. Like, do people want to see them debate? I don't necessarily want to see them debate. I actually want to just see them shoot the breeze.
Right.
If you put them together, they got to be able to talk as if they just chilling and they partners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's how it's going to be.
It can't be like this.
I don't think it'd be a debate show no more.
It can't. Stephen A. needs to keep that for him.
Right.
Yeah, so they might, and then they're going to, yeah, I hate to say it, but they're going to keep the white guy on there.
I'm just telling you, it makes more sense.
It just makes more sense.
They're too similar.
It just makes more sense.
They're too similar.
Yeah. Man, we're looking forward to seeing. I'm still waiting to see who Skip gonna get. Skip, please don't go get LaShawn McCoy.
It's over for Skip.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's over. There's not a personality, in my opinion, not a personality out there that's gonna draw the eyes back to that show.
Nope.
So I don't see.
You know, it took 7 years to develop Shannon to that.
Yeah.
You ain't got nobody that's already ready-made, ready to go in with no hot takes. You're not finna bring in no internet celebrity to do it. No. You got to bring in somebody that has experience to give you validity on the topics that they're talking about, which is sports. So you got to have a former athlete. Ain't nobody out there, unless they go get Big Perk. Somebody that's crazy enough.
Big Perk did get fired.
If somebody that's
he
crazy, he didn't get laid off.
No, he didn't get laid off.
I thought they said Perk got laid off.
He didn't get laid off. He had his feet up the other day.
All I'm saying though is, if you looking for somebody that want to go head to head, day in, day out,
it'd be Perk.
That'll be somebody that you got to be able to put in play with somebody like Skip.
Well, see, I don't think people would tune in for Perk though. I'm not tuning in.
I'm not tuning in for Perk neither.
I'm not tuning in.
But he'll battle though.
Yeah, he would.
That's the concept.
And that would fit the mold.
That's the concept.
That would fit the mold.
But I'm not gonna. Whether you love or hate Skip, whether you hate Skip Bayless or just don't dislike him, I'm not gonna count him out because the man know what he knows he do.
He know what he doing. He did it twice.
He did it twice.
So I'm gonna tell you the move I would make if I was in that show. I go get Jalen Rose. They don't like each other, so they ain't even gotta play it. They just don't like each other.
They truly don't like each other.
They don't like each other. They had a moment in the past where he was at ESPN where Jalen Rose called him something crazy. I can't remember what it was.
But I don't know if he got enough money to make Jalen do that show.
Yeah, that would
Jalen makes some money now. I don't know if Jalen in a situation he got to chase a bag.
See, now he out of ESPN, so
right.
That would be my play if I'm Skip. Go get Jalen Rose.
Go get Jalen Rose.
Hell of a decision.
We're pretty sure we'll be back at y'all and we'll see whose hot take was right. Speaking of going to get people, man, ESPN, NBA, Woj. I know he ain't losing his job because that man been busy all weekend.
Woj out here working, man.
Woj ain't gonna never lose his job.
I don't know about this whole Sean Cerrone. That's cool, what you got going, but ain't nobody touching. I don't
even know what Sean Cerrone is.
I don't either.
he trying to get there, but it's a gap. It's a gap.
Woj been on top of updating me all weekend. Most surprising pickup or re-signing for you guys? Hot take, go.
Most surprising. I think the pickup I like the most is the Lakers getting Gabe Vincent.
You like that?
I love it. I love it.
Point guard.
Yeah.
Point guard.
I think that's what they need. Somebody coming off the bench. It ain't one of the sexy picks, but liking the Lakers, I like the pickup.
Okay.
Oh man, put me on the spot. Who do I like pickup wise? I like what Memphis is doing. So I like the fact that Memphis went and got a lot of maturity. They seem to be trading for Patty Mills. Right. These are not going to be people that are going to, directly impact game outcomes.
Right.
But I think they picked up Patty Mills, Derrick Rose from a maturity standpoint, and Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart too.
If this is basically selling Ja Morant, you better get it together.
Right.
Because we are going to surround you with pros, guys that are professional. Now, don't get me wrong, Derrick Rose had a couple things in his past from when he was playing ball that got resolved, right? But overall,
that's what you need.
But you need somebody to come in here and talk about missteps. How do you course correct?
Right.
How do you improve?
Right.
They surrounded Ja Morant with legitimate pros, guys who play the game the right way, and put forth the effort into the game the right way.
Right.
So I like what Memphis did. I love that they didn't re-sign Dillon Brooks. Thank God they got the bum out of there.
Yeah.
And then I guess Desmond Bane's a max player, but I don't know.
He balls though. He balls, but I ain't know if he'll work 200 minutes. But he balls. They have another choice.
I guess not, man. But I like what they did. I think they understood that they needed to get a lot of maturity into their locker room to set those young guys in play to where they can show them how to be professional.
That's a really good point to the Derrick Rose.
That was great.
Essentially is John Morant before John Morant.
Yes. Absolutely.
Former MVP.
Yes.
High riser.
He's a former Memphian too.
If you saw John Morant getting injured, you'd be thinking of
it's going to be
similar to the Derrick Rose.
Yes.
So that's a really good pickup.
He took my take.
Oh,
Memphis guy. So I'm loving everything what Memphis doing. Love the maturity that's coming there.
It's a lot going on, man.
I think we'll still be in playoff contention when John Morant come back from his 25-game suspension.
With Marcus Smart, absolutely.
Okay.
You ain't finna miss a beat. Now, the question is going to be from a perimeter defense thing. Well, losing Tyus Jones, I don't necessarily like that.
Right.
But I think them recovering from that, they did really well, even though they did give up 2 first rounds. I can't agree with everything Memphis did, but I understand what they are doing and what they're trying to address.
Right. Cause they still don't think we can win now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Patty Mills gonna be great coming off the bench for shooting, clutch shooting.
The second string offense is gonna be very, very still anchored in a good way, even though Tyus Jones is gonna be gone.
Oh yeah. Patty Mills do okay.
I'll tell you what I don't understand.
Oh, what's that?
I don't understand Houston. It's like just signing checks, man.
Hey man,
you go get a check, man.
Hey man.
Houston Rockets just got so much money. I just thought they was gonna make way better decisions than what they did. Me personally, I feel like we could have just signed James Harden for what they went and did.
Nah, they've been there before.
But Dillon Brooks not gonna bring you no points. He gonna bring you some defense, but he's small. You got a bunch of young talent over there like Jalen Green and everybody over there like 6'4" and better.
So the reason why you don't go get James Harden is because the point guard that you bringing in is the veteran. He's gonna be the oldest guy on the team. Do you really want James Harden setting the culture for a young team? You cannot have that with these young boys, man.
You don't know how James Harden be though.
Man, listen. Why you think James Harden trying to get back to Houston? It ain't because his mama there. He can move his mama wherever he wants to.
James Harden trying to go because he trying to get one more big bag.
Man, James Harden trying to go spread the bag back around the city. Don't get it twisted.
I think it's gonna be real hard for them to trade James this summer.
I like what they did. I like that they went and got Van Vliet instead of Harden. I like it. I'd rather bet on Van Vliet because the guy who's made the most money from an undrafted standpoint, that lets you know he working every day. He a pro's pro. He ain't out here kicking it till 3 o'clock in the morning knowing he got shoot around at 7. Like, they need to get a legitimate leader in the clubhouse, and James Harden was never gonna be that.
Hey.
Would you want to see what's the dude, young boy?
Jalen Green?
Jalen Green and James Harden? Man.
Jalen Green gonna be out. He ain't that type of kid though.
Who?
Jalen Green.
Okay.
He wouldn't have been out with James Harden.
Lies.
He wouldn't have been out.
Because see, when you get James Harden, you get all the other stuff. You get the little baby. You get the Michael. What's the guy that runs Fanatics? The white guy that runs Fanatics. That's Michael Rubin.
Oh, Michael Rubin.
Like with James Harden comes a lot of other things, and them kids would have just been like, "Oh my God, I'm finna go to Michael Rubin's all white party. Sign me up."
Jalen Green already be around them though. I can tell you
Not
on
like
his
that.
page.
Was that video real with Jalen Green?
I think that was fake. Did you see that?
It looked fake.
It looked fake. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to assassinate his character like that.
Right.
See what I'm talking about? Did you see it? See what I'm talking about? You want to go put James Harden in the mix with that? Man, please. Y'all did the right thing in Houston.
Did you see it?
Y'all did the right thing in Houston. You did the right thing now.
I thought it was fake too.
Bro, I thought it was fake. I'm praying that it was fake, bro.
Man, listen.
I clicked off of it, bro. I ain't gonna keep watching it, bro.
Man, listen.
I'm praying it's wrong because I like that young kid, bro.
Hey, listen,
man, that's funny.
Listen, I like what Houston did.
Man, you guys are crazy, bro.
Go get on Twitter and just type it in if you want to see.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we definitely ain't Andy.
Hey, man, real talk, though. Real talk. I am very, 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 very happy for LaMelo Ball, bro.
Shout out to all them boys that got paid.
Shouts out to all, but definitely him, right? Because I was real big on Melo Ball.
Yeah.
And his dad, right? I always said that Melo Ball, this is when he was in 9th grade still. We used to be arguing about it in group me. Mm-hmm. I said Melo Ball was always going to be the best brother out of the three.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
he's the best brother.
He's the most talented. I still think Lonzo would have been the better player if he would have been healthy, though. Mm-hmm. Lonzo's just more dynamic from a defensive standpoint. Plays his role from an offensive standpoint, from running the team. Don't get me wrong, Melo is definitely the showstopper.
Oh,
But I think Lonzo was the better ball player to me. When you talking about playing the game.
Yeah, okay. Defense, he got him on there, but I don't know, man. I'm a big Melo Ball fan. My boy done got the goddamn bag. That boy done got the bag, and he's box office. He like Miranda and them. He's box office, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He gonna put butts in seats. The kids love him.
Him and Brandon Miller gonna be alright.
Him and Brandon Miller gonna be nice. They picked up somebody else too.
I wonder if they're gonna.
They gonna re-sign PJ.
And
they gonna definitely offer that contract to Miles Bridges for sure. They definitely gonna get Miles in there.
Are they bringing Miles back? Is the question.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because that trouble over with now for him.
Absolutely.
He served his suspension, right?
Yeah.
So he can come back this season?
No, he still has a few games going into this season to serve.
Yeah. But then he can come back.
Absolutely. They give him the bag. Absolutely.
Because he had a bag on the way.
I think
he messed up $100 million bag.
I think he's gonna get traded to Detroit.
You think so?
Yeah. That's where he's from. I think he'll get traded to Detroit.
Send him back home?
Send him back home. I think that's going to happen.
Bro, that's crazy. We don't even talk about Detroit Pistons. Who they even got over there?
They got a lot of players.
They got young boys, Cam Cunningham. They got Wiseman.
I know they got Wiseman.
Sadiq Bey. No, Sadiq Bey get traded to Atlanta. They got some young boys. Oh, no, they got the guard that they drafted last year.
Hold on, it's like Catherine or something?
No.
I can't think of his name.
I don't got my phone with me right now.
They young, though. They young.
They got one of them I was betting on prize picks, too, though. It was a guard.
Yeah, they got.
It was cold, though.
He from Purdue. I can't think of his name.
Okay.
I just can't remember.
That's how relevant they are.
They're relevant, man. But shots to everybody. Any other trade that happened, though, that caught our attention?
Trades?
Yeah.
Not a trade. It's just a lot of free agents signing. Everybody got that bag.
Oh. Hot take. Where Dame going?
Who cares? That's the hot take. Who cares? So here's what's gonna happen. Dame should have been more out in front on this. Dame didn't want to look like the bad guy. And he waited too long. They missed the opportunity to capitalize on wherever he goes now. He finna have to do what Carmelo did. He gonna have to strip the team down to where it's basically gonna be him and maybe one other person. And it's not going to be enough depth for them to really win. So right now, it doesn't matter where Dame goes. Because they're not going to get... The team where he goes to is not going to be in a better position to win after he gets there. Because they are going to have to gut the team to get what they need out of there. And if he doesn't go to a team that gets gutted, that means he's going to a team that's already sorry. They got a bunch of draft picks. He can't go to San Antonio because I'm not putting him with Wembanyama because Wembanyama is the priority. Not Dame... trying to chase a championship that he probably never gonna win. So from a hot take standpoint, it don't matter where Dame goes.
So me personally, I prefer to see him go to LA for selfish reasons. I'd like to see him, and I know you don't want to see him.
Be specific in LA. But, the Lakers or the Clippers?
Oh yeah, the Lakers for sure.
There you go.
100% the Lakers. I'd like to see them trade AD. That's probably a hot take of hot takes, but get AD out of there. I ain't never liked AD. I don't think he all that great. I think he's a big two when it comes to like stars. He's never gonna be the star. So if you got value for him now, he played a decent season this year.
But LeBron will never sign off on that because you can't go back to a 2016, 2017 Kyrie LeBron type situation because LeBron is no longer that player. Right. So from a Lakers standpoint, you can't get rid of AD to get Dame because you can't put that level of demand on LeBron because you saw how he finished. Right. He ran out of gas.
Yeah. But see, I think LeBron is over AD. And there's been rumors about it, but I think he's over AD. He just realized.
But he stuck with him though. He did that. Right. LeBron, you did that.
Yeah.
LeBron made the decision to get rid of them young boys for AD for the short-term gratification of the championship. Yeah. Hey, you got the bubble championship, but guess what? Now you finna be second round Western Conference final and you out of there. It's over. As a true LeBron fan, as constructed with who he is with, he is not gonna win until he figures out when it's ready time to leave the Lakers. That's what's gonna happen.
So that's why I think the money would work right now if they were to just take AD, trade it for Dame.
So what if the Lakers just traded LeBron?
That ain't never happen.
Why wouldn't it?
Because they need the box office.
Dame's the box office with AD.
They wouldn't do that. And I don't even.
Dame's dropping 63.
Does LeBron have a no trade clause?
No, he don't.
Okay.
Only the Wizards were stupid enough to give Bradley Beal that. Shout out to the Wizards.
But they never do that.
When they give Wizards, when they give Bradley Beal?
A no trade clause. Bradley Beal is the only person in the league that has a no trade clause. There's been only like 8 in the history of like the league that have had no trade clause. Right. And Bradley Beal happened to be one of them. Wow. And that's some crazy shit.
I don't think the Lakers would do that because LeBron is the ticket.
Why? Laker fans don't even like LeBron. There's still more Kobe jerseys in the stands for Laker games than LeBron jerseys.
Yeah, and I think that some of that is because they don't really.
They didn't get to experience the Kobe championship.
But the way they view Kobe is LA. They don't view LeBron as.
So that's what I'm saying. Why would the Lakers not trade
but
LeBron?
I think the organization would say we still in that window of winning now, and LeBron is the ticket. That Dame is not the ticket that LeBron is.
I think Dame and AD and the team as constructed has a better chance to win a title than LeBron and Dame and constructed without AD.
I would agree with that, but I don't agree that AD and Dame are the ticket that LeBron is.
No, but the championship is the ticket.
Right.
If you win the championship, not everybody buys in.
But see, I don't think the ownership thinking just let's win the championship.
That's why they broke.
I think they thinking
that's why they broke.
Who can get us the ticket?
That's why they broke.
LeBron.
That's why they broke. That's why Jenny Buss and them ain't got no real money.
I can see that.
Me personally, I would like to see Dame go to the Clippers. I'd like to see him run point guard.
He gonna be the only one out there playing.
Right.
With a healthy team, I see they re-sign Westbrook. I like to Dame the star, PG, Kawhi, what's the Zubox, and what's the power forward name?
I don't know.
Or put one of the Morris twins at it.
Morris twins. Golly,
that's what on his team.
So the problem with that though, if you think though, man, Kawhi and Paul George just don't play basketball, man.
They don't play basketball enough. If they were healthy like the old, like how they were, it'd be great. Well, Paul George. No, you're right.
See, so I'm gonna say this. I don't even think it's about health. If Dame go to the Clippers, they're gonna go from 2 dudes collecting checks to 3 dudes collecting checks.
Well, I thought y'all said they had to spend the money anyway.
Yeah, they do. But
no. Some teams are already spending the money.
Yeah, they already spending the money.
Yeah, some teams are already over the cap, over the tax.
Y'all think? Wait, who's the third max player?
They don't got a third max.
Dame would be one.
Yeah, Dame would be the third max player. And now, don't get it twisted. Ballmer got that bread. $125 billion. He can write the check.
Right.
That's not the problem.
But that's all they're doing.
I think if you do that, you either gonna have Dame out there for some nights with Kawhi. Paul George ain't gonna be playing. Right. You're gonna have him out there with some nights with Paul George. Kawhi ain't gonna be playing. Man, y'all realize Kawhi did not play. He did not start games. Go back and check me on this. Kawhi was coming in with 6 minutes left in the second quarter for the first 25 games of the season and playing all the way to the fourth.
Right.
How is your star player not coming in until 6 minutes left in the second quarter?
That's crazy.
For him to still do something to his knee and still need another surgery.
Kawhi has been stealing money from the NBA.
Stealing? Yeah, both of them. Him and Paul George.
Well, Paul George been playing more than Kawhi.
I'll get Paul George had that fluke injury with the ankle, right, when he broke the ankle. And his injuries that have been with the Clips have been flukes. But Kawhi has just made up in his mind that he going to do it a certain kind of way. And if y'all don't like it, oh well.
Right.
And that is not good.
Stephen A. Smith hates Kawhi.
Yeah. It's a trash concept. It's a trash way of approaching the basketball, a team concept.
I'll tell you, if this trade was, if they was to pick him up, Paul George, Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, right?
But they're not. But they all three.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If they was all to play, they would be better than KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal. The Clippers team would be better. Hot take.
I don't think
either one of them winning.
No, I'm saying I'd be a better team.
I disagree.
You think they would be a better team? Yes.
I disagree.
I agree with that.
I disagree.
The Clippers almost beat
But
them this year.
But that's if they playing a big three format. They ain't playing no big three format.
Right.
They ain't playing no big.
I'm
three
talking about
format.
with the team. The Clippers smoking them.
In a series, there is no way I'm picking the Clippers over the Suns with those three. Period.
I guess the question is who guarding KD?
Leonard, Kawhi.
Nah, Kawhi ain't the same. He can't handle that.
He got no choice. PG ain't gonna
Who
guard.
guarding Booker?
PG.
I like PG on Book.
You crazy,
Man.
crazy.
I like that.
PG,
I like that one.
PG clapping him.
I like that one.
Please.
I ain't clamping, but he gonna make him work.
You don't like that
He gonna make
matchup?
him
No, bro. Who guard Bill then? Dame? Man, get
It's a
out of
mismatch
here.
on the floor regardless.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
Somebody.
Somewhere.
It's gonna be a mismatch.
Yeah, it's somewhere. Whether whoever's playing defense, both of them have defensive matchups.
Well, I can tell you this. I ain't got no problem with Zubac guarding Aiden because he's soft. Aiden soft. That's what they need to be trying to trade, but I understand why they ain't going to trade. They need the big man.
That's a fact.
But he garbage.
But I think the whole Dame train is passed. I think the best that they're probably going to be able to do is trade him to Philly, get back Tyrese Maxey, put him with Embiid. But at that point, now you have no depth on the perimeter from defensive standpoint. The East is tough.
So what? So you trade James Harden to Portland?
No, I mean you're gonna have to give up probably James Harden and Tyrese Maxey, and I don't think Philly wants to give up Tyrese Maxey.
I'm sorry, I ain't giving up Tyrese. Man, I like him.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Spurs too. We just saw that. Spurs with all them picks. But it's like.
But at that point, you defeat the purpose of Wembanyama's development.
Yeah, him and Wemby don't. I don't think that really makes sense.
And you putting a lot of pressure on Wembanyama at that point to get to a level that he doesn't have to necessarily have that pressure to get to.
Right.
Because when you bring Dame to that situation,
you want to win now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to Wemby and Chad play.
Oh man, that's gonna be dope.
Hey, the Southwest Division gonna be crazy though,
bro.
From a talent
it's
perspective.
gonna be stupid
Phoenix,
next season.
Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, OKC. Man, that is gonna be wild.
Remember what I told y'all? Remember I said this 2 parts, episode 18. Oklahoma City Thunder gonna be a problem next year if healthy.
Absolutely.
Gonna be a problem.
Absolutely.
They tough, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it today for episode 19. Wait, it's 19 or 20?
20.
Episode 20, man. Y'all make sure y'all click the button, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, man. We out. Peace. Subscribe here. Click the button right here. Subscribe. No Petty Kicks. Each and every week, we live copy all the No Petty Kicks, man. You know, nothing but the flyers. Subscribe. Tune in. Tell your friends and turn your notification buttons on.